to Morobe province tomorrow for his final rest. Michael Tamtipais, TVWAN News.
A public holiday has been declared for Morobe this Friday, October 3rd, in the late Morobe Governor Luther Wenge. The late governor's body is scheduled to return to Lae tomorrow to start off the province's official mourning proceedings. President of the Lae Chamber of Commerce and Industry, John Byrne, told participants at the PNG University of Technology's postgraduate research seminar that he is 99% sure that tomorrow will be a public holiday.
I'm just waiting for the Gazette. I have spoken to the Deputy Prime Minister, the committee who are organising it, who I have to go and see after this. So I think you'll see a Gazette coming around, but it is not guaranteed until it's gazetted. And then the announcement is that the funeral service will be a public holiday on Wednesday, which may yet change again. As we know in this beautiful country, this is TVWAN, things change, things move. So don't run around and tell everyone they've got tomorrow off, because they haven't got it yet.
Papua New Guinea's partnership with Japan has reached another milestone with the launch of the second batch of the Japanese Development Scholarship, or JDS, for public servants. The 12.5 million kina program is designed to strengthen PNG's public sector through education and leadership development abroad. The Japanese Development Scholarship Program, first introduced in 2024, has already sent its first group of public servants to Japan for postgraduate training, with the second round now open for applications for the 2026 academic year. More aspiring leaders are being urged to apply. This year's funding has increased from 8.5 million kina to 12.5 million kina, showing Japan's growing commitment to building human capacity in Papua New Guinea.
This is a very special program. It comes in once a while. We have this ongoing program at JACA. We have this LEADS program. We have SDG scholarship programs we have, but this is a very special one. It's only for maybe 3 years, 4 years. So I encourage all the agencies that are represented here to make use of this opportunity. Make sure that we must receive more applicants coming in. That's what when we maximize the opportunity. And we have less number of 15 or less than 15 applicants. We will not meet that number, the space that Japanese government has given us. So it's very important.
The program targets young government officers between the ages of 25 and 45 with a bachelor's degree and at least 3 years of work experience. Those that aren't eligible are military personnel, past master's scholarship holders, or those currently on another foreign scholarship. Priority agencies include Treasury, Finance, Foreign Affairs, National Planning, the Climate Change Authority, the Auditor General's Office, and over a dozen others.
As the nation looks ahead to the next 50 years, we believe that human development, human resources development will be the key to the sustainable growth. And I sincerely hope that the JDS program will continue to serve as the foundation of the sustainable growth.
The courses are taught in English at Japanese universities and take 2 years to complete. Graduates are expected to return and take on leadership roles in the public sector.
The first batch of scholarship recipients have already set a strong example, and we are confident that their knowledge and skills will contribute meaningfully to the growth of our nation once they complete their programs and return. Today, we encourage more of you, our aspiring leaders, managers, and policymakers, to step forward and seize this rare opportunity.
Since Japan's official development assistance began in 1974, thousands of Papua New Guineans have benefited from training and education programs. With the JDS program expanding, the next generation of PNG's leaders are being equipped with tools, values, and global outlook to serve the nation better. Applications for the JDS scholarship are now open, with the second batch set to depart for Japan in September 2026. Speaking at the launch of the Japanese Development Scholarship second batch intake, Department of Foreign Affairs Officer in Charge Terence Kaidadaraya highlighted the long history of Japan's cooperation with PNG and the broader benefits beyond the classroom. He said the investment is about strengthening the backbone of service delivery and policy making, ensuring PNG's public servants return with knowledge, skills, and good values.
This scholarship is more than an academic pursuit. It is a call to service. It is an invitation to learn from Japan's world-class education system, to immerse yourself in a culture of discipline and innovation, and to return home with the tools, insights, and commitments to serve our people better. Education is the most powerful weapon which we can use to change PNG and the world. And this scholarship provides that journey. But true education is not only building our intellectuals to think intensively and critically, but with character. And Japan can also offer that perspective in character development. Such characters like discipline, respect, good work ethics, time management, and you name them.
Tufi in Northern Province has taken a major step in advancing education for its youth with the opening of a new junior high school and Ajoa Technical Training Center, bringing much-needed relief to parents and guardians. Facilities were officially inaugurated at the Tufi Government Station by Member for Ijivitari and Vice Minister for Finance David Arore, alongside Secretary for Education Uke Kombra and Provincial Education Advisor Mino Vegoli. The initiative aims to provide quality education and technical training in this remote local-level government area, accessible only by sea from Popondetta on the mainland. Parents and guardians have welcomed the new facilities, noting that their children now have local access to both junior high education and technical skills development. A visit by Papua New Guinea's top education officials to Kokoda College in Northern Province is highlighting the power of partnership in transforming education across the country. The delegation, concluding the 34th PNG Senior Education Officers Conference, saw firsthand the impact of the Kokoda Track Foundation's programs. With over 3,000 students enrolled in 14 Ford colleges and more than 10,000 supported since 2017, KTF is reaching remote communities where education has long been out of reach. KTF's programs cover every stage of learning, from early childhood education and primary literacy support to teacher training at Balimo College. The college itself now features a solar-powered mini-grid and an inclusive ICT lab to support students with disabilities. Dr. Uke Kombra, Secretary for Education, described the foundation's work as miraculous, thanking KTF for its unwavering commitment to educating children in the country's most remote areas. The visit showcases how partnerships between government and non-profit organizations are bringing hope and opportunity to Papua New Guinea's learners. You're watching TV1 News. We'll have the day's other stories when we come back. Stay with us.
Banking doesn't have to be complicated. With PSP's One Talk Wallet, control your money wherever, whenever. Dial *131#, enter your PIN, select cash in or out, and generate a secure code to withdraw cash. It's the only wallet for cardless ATM withdrawals. Send and receive funds, pay for goods and bills, or withdraw cash with ease. All with PSP's One Talk Wallet. PSP's One Talk Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# today.
Magic Golden Ticket Promotion come back. Now by finish long 30th November 2025. Piny Magic Golden Ticket long you, long winning share long 500,000 kina inside long packet magic chicken or beef noodles. All prizes start 50,000 kina, 20,000 kina, 1,000 kina, na 500 kina. Open packet long magic noodles na Piny Golden Ticket long come up winner. No can wait. Buy magic noodles now.
Pepsi bottle. Tell him shorty come get it. Come grind on me, but me mommy get loose, get loose, get loose. Pepsi in my hand, ice cold, no excuse. I tell him who's gonna bring that roof down. Pepsi with the fresh sound. Tell him who's gonna bring that roof down. Pepsi with that fresh sound. Pepsi, give me some Pepsi bottle. Pepsi, you like it? Pepsi, you like it? Pepsi bottle.
For Simon, life is simple. Dreams seem distant, yet hope remains. One ticket, one dream. Simon's world changed forever. Yes! From small dreams to big possibilities. One Top Jackpot is here for everyone. Win big every day.
Long year 2024, 7th baby i-born one time HIV. HIV ikan go long baby long triple rot. Time bel mama ikat HIV, long time long karen baby, na time baby isusu. Tasol yumi can help him bel mama, long look out him baby inside long bell. Go quick time long bel mama clinic, na kiss him antenatal check. Time yumi pan him sick HIV area, o time bel mama i positive penis, early treatment i can save him baby. Give him baby healthy start long life. Stop him spread long sick HIV igo long baby. This lutok sawe ikam long National AIDS Council Secretariat.
Blindside and is celebrating a try.
The NRLW heavyweights will slug it out in the grand final. The Broncos are through to play the minor premiers, the Roosters. They certainly take good form. And the Roosters will go to their 5th grand final as they hunt back-to-back premierships.
Welcome back. The 3rd National Climate Change Summit ended its 2-day gathering today with a panel discussion on sustainable development and just transition. The objectives were to empower communities as primary actions in climate resilience, to access pathways for a just transition that balances climate action with social equity, livelihoods, and energy security, and to explore opportunities in sustainable forestry, agroforestry, and renewable energy.
Acting Managing Director for Climate Change Development Authority, Ms. Deborah Sungi, made the opening remarks, introducing the main topics for discussions for the day.
And the roadmap actually sets the foundation for us to actually go into the direction and enable and unlock solutions in the blue carbon sector. As we begin today in day 2, we turn now our focus towards sustainable development, just transition, climate resilient, and adaptation actions. Today's session will put the spotlight on empowering communities, strengthening food systems, health and infrastructure resilient, and advancing climate-smart businesses. We will also showcase our groundbreaking research by our universities and young innovators reflecting PNG's 50th journey and a roadmap, and that is the sponsorship research by the Australian government later on today.
4 panelists took their places and discussion began with short presentations starting with Secretary for Lands and Physical Planning, Benjamin Sampson. He focused this discussion on empowering customary landowners and local communities in climate resilience and development.
This summit allows us to showcase how DLPP's instruments such as National Sustainable Land Use Planning, the National Land Use Information Management System, and integrated land groups can empower communities, guide investment, and ensure that climate actions are grounded in legitimate, inclusive, and sustainable land use.
He urged the participants to partner in aligning systems, harmonize policies, and cooperating to create a future where landowners are not just consulted, but central to climate resilience.
We cannot afford to let communities discover too late that their land was never properly considered in the planning process. That is not just a governance failure, it is a breach of trust. Let this summit mark a turning point. Let us embed DLPP and land governance into the heart of climate resilience, smart agriculture, and sustainable development.
Other panelists were Ronald Meketa, Managing Director of National Energy, Gewa Gamoga, Director for Reforestation and Afforestation Directorate of PNG FA, and K. Kumaras Kalim, Director Sustainable Environment Program, Conservation and Environment Protection Authority. Frida Kana, TVWAN News.
Chief Secretary to the government and longtime Rainbow resident Ambassador Ivan Pomalu has urged Rainbow residents to look after business houses and ensure they are secure to provide service to the community. Pomalu's appeal is a reminder of what transpired on January 10th unrest, which affected business houses and the burning down of shops in Rainbow and nearby Geruhu with millions of kina worth of damage.
Rainbow, a suburb in the nation's capital, is one among many that have a fully functioning service station, stop and shop, and Eliseo supermarkets that provide service to the communities living in the suburb and those from Geruhu and others around the city. However, the January 10th unrest led to the destruction of the Stop and Shop Center, where the community is looted and burnt down. Reflecting on the incident, Chief Secretary to the government and longtime Rainbow resident, Ambassador Ivan Pomalu, urged the community to use the January 10th incident as an example and look after those who provide service to them.
Heavy come up long number 10 lo January last year. You may lose him over the shop or Eliseo stop good na you may stop. But options na opportunity blog find him groceries and go out lik. Ma papa simbas go long way. No find him this la heavy this la help. Appeal blami emotion. Usat all business houses only come stop finish na. Those that will come later. It's up to us to secure them.
Pomalu said police capacity is not enough to cater to all sectors in the city, especially the suburbs. Therefore, the community must self-regulate to hold the community together in good and bad times.
Authorities capacity no na come long katalikli kona blo city na area where you may stop sleep crop. We have to self-regulate.
He said the community plays a significant role in protecting those who provide service to them when the higher authorities such as the police withdraws their service. This is a significant role not only the residents of Rainbow must understand, but other communities must also understand.
Come up long 10th of January, you mean not gonna blame me musa dosa. Me drive come back long avenue lo display me looking mama papa picking me. You me celebrate him sampla or looting when come up long community. to me am demonstrating community cannot self-regulate. You may lose control when the higher authority is lacking.
Pomaleo further urged the community to ensure that the events of January 10th must not transpire again. Tracy Pa, TV1 News.
And now let's take a look at the finance news. At Bank South Pacific, our Kina was buying $0.2312 US dollars, $0.3468 Australian dollars, $0.1889 euro, and 33.64 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold and coffee closed higher, cocoa, copra, palm oil, crude oil, and copper closed lower. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones, the ASX, and all ordinaries closed higher. Stay tuned. TV1 News continues after the break.
For too long, banking has felt out of reach for many. But now, BSP's One-Took Wallet is here to change that. Send and receive money, pay bills, and top up. It's your money, wherever, whenever. Because at BSP, we are committed to improving how our customers connect to our One-Talks, to our family, to the ones we love. BSP's One-Took Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# for everyone.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo in milk taste and added nutrients, Milo in milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, PNG e Mia. Pine PNG made.
Why? Bakit ba pa si Arya?
Auntie, bang kagoksim. David Loran. You passed it. Spots. It's in me.
Meet YumiPay, your digital wallet from TISA Bank. Your gateway to seamless transactions. Withdraw cash anytime at your nearest TISA agent. Send money to family and friends.
Hello, son.
Anytime, anywhere. Top up and pay with just a scan. From taxis to coffee and small businesses, YumiPay makes every payment simple. YumiPay, powered by TISA Bank.
Test match between South Africa and Argentina underway. And then Fassi. Penalty advantage, free throw. Brendan and Aldermars. Brilliant. And Fassi. Colby! Simply brilliant.
This could
Rogers is fired back in, and he's got it this time. 54 minutes gone. Kelechi Iheanacho opens the scoring at the Rascal Meeting Stadium. Delight in the Celtic end. Decent ball as well, and what a hit that is. Gibbs White's ball.
Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. Papua New Guinea's cocoa industry is tasting sweet success thanks to a major turnaround led by Queen Emma chocolate. Once held back by low capacity and poor quality beans, Queen Emma is now doubling production after a USD 2.8 million upgrade supported by FAO under the EU Straight PNG program. Farmers in the CIPIC are supplying quality beans, earning over 750,000 kina this year. The company has also secured international buyers with exports worth 5.6 million kina in just 8 months. General Manager Karina Makori says the changes are transforming lives, giving farmers a stable income and placing PNG cocoa on the global map. The central government, in partnership with the Ministry of Trade and Investment, has planned to revive the Ilimo farm. The farm was once a huge supplier of chicken meat and eggs to Port Moresby. The Ilimo farm is owned by the Central Provincial Government's business arm, Central Province Development Corp.
The Governor for Central Province, Rufina Peter, met with the Minister for International Trade and Investment, Richard Maru, recently to discuss the way forward in reviving the Ilimo farm just outside Port Moresby. Governor Rufina expressed keen interest in reviving this farm to supply chicken meat, eggs and day-old chicks to meet the requirements of Port Moresby and the southern region. Governor Rufina and Minister Maru also discussed the cattle industry in the Central Province to supply up to 10,000 herd of cattle required to supply the cannery in Hugo, Canning. Governor Peter said the Central Provincial Government was keen to partner with the national government through the Kumul Agriculture, Taylor Pacific and other shareholders to go into these large-scale agriculture projects in Central Province. Maru said the Ilimo farm is a prime priority and it needs to be revived immediately. Minister Maru now awaits a joint investment proposal to be submitted to his office to progress these projects of national significance. Meanwhile, Governor Peter raised concerns that the Ilimo dairy farm had not made a profit. The Central Provincial Government is a 30% shareholder and has put down 400 hectares of land for the farm. Governor Peter expressed disappointment and said it was high time a new management was put in place. Tracy Pa, TV1 News.
A major milestone for PNG's coffee industry was marked on Thursday, 25th September 2025, with the opening of the state-of-the-art Homestay Coffee Factory at Tanam. The factory will reduce the need for farmers to transport coffee to Goroka, create jobs and strengthen in-country processing. Coffee Minister William Bando highlighted the factory's role in supporting over 450,000 households nationwide. He said coffee is the heartbeat of the rural economy and the green gold of Papua New Guinea. CIC Acting CEO Stephen Tumay said the project reflects a decade-long partnership and growing confidence in PNG's coffee sector. Number One Super Limited opened its newly relocated and upgraded Madang branch today, marking another milestone in the fund's commitment to improving services for its members across the country. Since its establishment in Madang in 2010, there has been no steady post for members to access its services until today. The Madang branch, previously located within the Post PNG office, has now been relocated to the Fence Aben building along Modilon Road. The new site boasts a modern look and feel, making it easier for members to locate and access services in the heart of Medang town. The branch opening was officiated by NSL Chief Executive Officer Paul Seah and Medang District Administrator Albert Uliwui. Witnessing the opening were NSL staff, members of the public sector including police teachers, nurses, fire services, private sector employees and Choice Super members. The third Chief Secretary to the government and longtime Rainbow resident, Ivan Pomiliu, has urged, apologies for that. We have a technical issue with the last story. Papua New Guinea is at a critical juncture as the October deadline set by the Financial Action Task Force to address deficiencies in anti-money laundering and counter-terrorists. NCSL Savings and Loan Society is celebrating 22 years of service, growing from just 14,000 members in 2003 to more than 150,000 today. The institution says its success reflects not only financial growth, but also the trust and loyalty of its members. CEO Franz Kut described the milestone as a reflection of community and shared purpose, saying, "To those who've been with us from the beginning, thank you. To those who've joined along the way, welcome." As NCSL continues to expand savings, loan and digital services, committed to making financial goals achievable for everyday Papua New Guineans. Papua New Guinea is at a critical juncture as the October deadline set by the Financial Action Task Force to address deficiencies in anti-money laundering and counter-terrorist financing order to avoid consequences. Grey listing is finally here. The conference continued at APEC House today, bringing together government agencies, financial institutions, civil society and international partners under the banner "Fighting Financial Crime is Everyone's Business."
Bank of Papua New Guinea Elizabeth Gania warned that PNG faces increased monitoring by the Asia Pacific Group on Money Laundering (APG) and the Financial Action Task Force (FATF. She stressed that reforms must go beyond paperwork and lead to real enforcement.
Success will not be measured by the number of reports written, but by criminals being held to account and proceeds of crime recovered.
The 2024 Mutual Evaluation Report revealed serious gaps in PNG's anti-money laundering framework. Without urgent action, PNG risks being grey-listed, a status that could harm its financial reputation and economic stability. Sessions at the conference focused on enforcement, regional crime trends, virtual access, oversight of non-financial professions. Kenya outlined reforms, including updates to the Proceeds of Criminal Act, joint task forces, and stronger interagencies coordination. She emphasized that financial inclusion must not be compromised.
The government has given its full commitment at the highest level to drive these reforms. Cabinet has endorsed AML-CFD as a national priority, and all agencies represented here today are under clear instructions to align their efforts with this objective.
What is grey listing? Grey listing means a country is under close watch by FATF due to weakness in its ability to stop financial crimes like money laundering and terrorism financing. It's similar to being placed on probation. For PNG, this could lead to delays in international money transfers, reduced foreign investment, higher cost for business, and damage to its global reputation. Governor Genia warned that PNG could be grey-listed bid by February 2026 unless reforms are implemented. The deadline to show progress is October 2025. Citizens, businesses, and institutions all have a role to play in protecting PNG's financial future. Joanna Violet, TV1 News.
And that ends the news segment. Sports is next. Stay with us.
Banking doesn't have to be complicated. With PSP's One Talk Wallet, control your money wherever, whenever. Dial *131#, enter your PIN, select cash in or out, and generate a secure code to withdraw cash. It's the only wallet for cardless ATM withdrawals. Send and receive funds, pay for goods and bills, or withdraw cash with ease. All with PSP's One Talk Wallet. PSP's One Talk Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# today.
Tune into Scope this Sunday at 8:30 p.m. on TVWAN. Milum Aviation, the blueprint for sustainable development in the Star Mountains. And a walk down memory lane with one of Morobe's first English teachers. Watch these stories on Scope this Sunday at 8:30 p.m. on TVWAN.
Last play. Under pressure! Christensen was there, but Luma gets the ball. He plants it down. Pressure on the field. The Broncos are through to play the minor premiers, the Roosters. Away to Xavier Coates, and they're headed to the grand final again. Walsh, dummies, on his right boot. Reynolds kicks it. They're on the way to the grand final.
That's the way to start a World Cup. This is unbelievable. They have etched their names in history.
In a one-on-one, off the chest, got it twice, wheels around, can give off to Cooper, and puts the Swans first of the afternoon, straight through the sticks. Here's Matilda Scholes on the right to give her side a spark.
It's it through, big roar from Hatcher, Crows right back in this.
When the sun is bright and the wind is still, she comes to you like a sudden chill. Draped in black from head to toe. How she got there, you'll never know.
Today's the day.
The Woman in the Yard premieres Saturday, October 25th, 9 p.m. on HBO.
Welcome back. The Lamana Dockers have secured a minor premiership after capping off an impressive 2025 Money Plus POM AFL regular season campaign with a thrilling 38-34 victory over Gordon's Kokofas last weekend. Dockers' last premiership title was back in 2017 against Koboni.
Rookie coach Desmond Kalmo, former PNG representative player, expressed his excitement about the achievement, acknowledging the significance of minor premiership after a long wait. He highlighted the contribution of experienced players who are still around, leading the young boys promoted from last year's A reserve grade.
2013, we played minor premiership. At that time, we were playing now. A couple of the boys are still playing. Wesley, Louis still playing. Manu Tupia still playing. Achimai is playing with us, but them one player we play. We need to have a score fast number Achimai. And our last grand final was 2018. So now 2018 till now, I'm big drought straight.
The coach also shared insights of his playing days in Australia, where he learned advanced skills and strategies that he has been able to implement with the young Dockers team. He has emphasized the importance of the fundamentals of Australian rules football, including teamwork and communication, which he believes have contributed to the team's growth.
Because we've been got the experience, opportunity to play Tamblo Australia, me line plant is something Tamblo. So time I come back with Sam, now give me some opportunity. Me why don't I put that something line in there? Me put him going to impact the team. Dockers is my family club. The game down there, AFL in Australia is different from the level in Oakland play. Down there they're playing in numbers, they run in numbers, they run in packs, and then all small one percentage like Shepherd, Talk, all small something so game teams come up perfect. So me current was like really got something. Me come back, me pull him. It's a young club boys where they're willing to listen, line him game.
As for the upcoming final series, the Dockers will be watching closely, having secured a bye while waiting for the outcome of the first preliminary final between West Eagles and Gerhu Magpies. Meanwhile, in the elimination, Geraka Bombers will take on Uni Tigers.
Okay, Bampa look second third Gerhu Magpies and West. Okay, this year round 1 Gerhu winning West, now round 2 West team Gerhu, so but one good play game. Game here by tough, so the main thing we're doing, we'll just sit down and watch the game and then look what when I'm passing when I'm which team to winning Musad loss to grand final.
Como remains focused on the club's legacy and is determined to lead the team through to the finals with the same passion that drives him as a member of the Dockers family. Terry Longwood, TVWAN Sports.
In overseas sports, Sydney Roosters NRL captain James Tedesco and Brisbane Broncos NRLW fullback Tamika Upton have each created their own slice of history, winning the Dalian medal for a second time.
James Tedesco win capped off not only a stunning season, but a magnificent night for him personally. The Roosters' number 1 was named fullback and captain of the year and secured a top gong by a whooping 22 points over Penrith star Nathan Cleary. Tedesco joins a select group of men who have won the award twice. After claiming the medal in 2019, he also finished runner-up in the count in 2022 and 2024.
Yeah, I know everyone's telling me I'm going to win, so I'm a bit nervous that I'm not going to be honest. But it's going to be a huge privilege to win this award multiple times. You look at the players that have done that, the NRL legend of the game. So to be up there with some of those names will be very special for me and my family. And again, it's not something that you strive for at the start of the year. You want to be in the grand final, you want to be in the position that the Storm and the Broncos are this week. But I guess to be recognised as the best player in the game is a special, pretty special achievement. So we'll see how we go.
You've had a great year. Congratulations on the Captain of the Year.
Thanks, both.
On you, Teddy.
Tedesco had wrapped up the medal with 2 rounds to go when Penrith rested most of their starters, including Cleary. Meanwhile, Upton became the first woman to ever win a second Dally M. The Brisbane number 1 finished the count on 35 points, 3 ahead of teammate Julia Robinson, to complete a Broncos 1-2. Upton took the lead of the Dally M in the penultimate round, a match Robinson did not play. A hat-trick and a try assist in the final round against North Queensland Cowboys earned Upton 3 points, which was enough to win the medal.
Yeah, I think it goes to show the calibre of team that I'm in and the calibre of coaching that I get to have. The Brisbane Broncos is an amazing club, led by Dave Donaghy. We're pretty fortunate, and obviously Princey there as a coach. You know, we learn a lot at training, but I'm very fortunate to have such great teammates around me, and you know, I think it's proved, like we started a bit slow to start the season, and we've built, and yeah, in the big dance this weekend.
2025 was Afton's return season for the Broncos after a successful stint with the Newcastle Knights, where she won 2 premierships and a Daily M in 2023. Afton will be hoping to add to her accolades on Sunday afternoon when the Broncos face the Sydney Roosters with their Captain of the Year, Isabel Kelly, in the NRLW Grand Final. Terry Longwood, TV1 Sports.
Meanwhile, Canberra Raiders sensation Ethan Strange capped off a stunning rise to claim the number 6 jersey in the Daily M Team of the Year. Strange was instrumental in the Raiders' run to claim the minor premiership and has emerged as one of the best young players in the NRL. He is partnered in the halves by Nathan Cleary.
In the mix was Sydney Roosters sensation Mark Nawagani Tawase, rewarded for his stellar rookie season with a place on the wing alongside Melbourne Storm star Xavier Coates. Warriors star Aaron Clark beating Kangaroos captain Isaiah Yeo to Lock of the Year was a boil over of the night and kept a starting 12 months for the reborn forward. Having made his NRL debut for the Warriors back in 2017, Clark left the same year for a brief stint in Canberra, but was back home to New Zealand by November. He surfaced at the Titans in 2020, but did not nail a first-grade role until switching to the middle forward in 2023. After the Warriors picked him up this season on a 3-year deal, he has surged into the ranks of game's elite middles, capped by his dethroning of Yeo, a 4-time Lock of the Year. Terry Longwood, TV1 Sports.
And that's all we have for sports. Now for the weather forecast. Southern region, Port Moresby, Kerema, Poponeta, cloudy periods with showers then possible thunderstorms. Daru, cloudy with showers and thunderstorms. Alotau, partly sunny, evening showers then possible thunderstorms. Omasa region, Ley, Medang, partly sunny, showers and thunderstorms possible. Wewak and Vanimo, cloudy with showers and possible storms. New Guinea Islands, Kokopo and Rabaul, partly sunny, evening showers and isolated thunderstorms. Kimbe, partly cloudy with showers, then possible thunderstorms. Buka, partly sunny, evening showers, then possible storms. Highlands region, Mount Hagen, cloudy with showers and possible thunderstorms. Gorka, Bans, Kundiawa, Mendi, Tari and Wabeg, cloudy with showers and possible thunderstorms with variable winds. Oceans forecast, Coral Sea, sea slight to moderate with northeast to southeast winds of 10 to 20 knots. Solomon Seas, sea slight, southeast winds 5 to 15 knots. Bismarck Sea, sea smooth to slight, east winds of 5 to 15 knots. Pacific Ocean, eastern sector and north of Manus, sea slight to moderate, southeast to easterly winds of 10 to 20 knots. Coastal waters, southern PNG and Indonesian border to Samarai Island, seas 0.5 to 2 meters. Cape Vogel to Huon Gulf to Finchafen, seas 0.5 to 1 meter. Finchafen through Vitiers Strait to Siasi then Long Island to Medang, seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Medang to Wewak to Vanimo, northern PNG and Indonesian border, seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Manus and Western Islands, seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters. New Ireland and Bougainville, seas 1 to 2 meters. New Britain seas 0.5 to 1.5 meter. And that ends another edition of TV1 News. Thanks for your company. Bye for now.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by